Good morning and welcome to this prenatal yoga flow. This particular sequence is suitable for all trimesters. I want to encourage you that during pregnancy yoga, include as many props as you need. So if you need a bolster to bring the floor a little closer to your hands, if you need to use blocks or a chair or the wall, please feel free to do so. Always listen to your own body. If anything doesn't feel right, come into child's pose or another comfortable position for you and rest, and join us when you're ready. If you enjoy this practice and would like to join me for hundreds of other pregnancy and postnatal yoga classes, you'll find them in my online yoga circle. I'll leave the link for that one below. You'll also find a really beautiful, supportive community of other mothers who will welcome you over there. If this is your first class with me, welcome. My name is Bettina. I've been a yoga teacher for over 15 years. I've been a mum for 13 now. I have 3 beautiful boys. I practiced throughout all of my pregnancies to differing degrees. I learned a lot along the way, and I hope to share that with you here today. Let's get going. We're going to start in a kneeling position. If this isn't comfortable for your legs, you're welcome to get a bolster, sit up on that, cross the legs, make sure that you're comfortable here. I'm going to bring our hands to our belly and just take a moment to check in before we start our movement practice. You might like to roll the shoulders back and down a couple of times if they're feeling tight. You just soften the belly, letting all the muscles that hold the belly in be relaxed. Perhaps you can feel your baby moving within you, or perhaps it's just that knowing awareness of their presence. I want you to tune into that, to that connection with your baby. Maybe you internally talk to your baby in the mind's eye. Breathing here, imagining your breath as it enters your body, moving around your baby. And then as you exhale and feel that sensation of starting to relax and settle, imagine your baby receiving that same energy, starting to relax and settle as well. Good. Let's take the hands underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. We're going to start in our cat-cow. You'll notice today's class we're moving through a little bit of what's called a ladder flow, and that simply means we'll start adding an extra pose onto the sequence. So you'll find a lot of repetition in today's class, and I hope that helps you to move into a more meditative state as you start to find your flow and knowing what comes next. So as you inhale, lift the tail, lift the head. And as you exhale, round through the spine, look towards the thighs. Step the hands forward, coming to your plank on the knees. As you exhale, and you're only going to lower down as far as your belly allows. So if your third trimester and belly is really big, it might be a tiny micro movement here. And then exhale it all the way back to child's pose. Make sure you take the knees wide so there's space for your belly to rest between the legs. Good. As you inhale, round through the spine, come back up to tabletop. Inhale, cat-cow here again. Step the hands forward, lower down as far as your belly will allow. And then exhale it back, child's pose. Just let the forehead kiss the mat before inhaling, rounding as you come up. This time we step the left leg forward, rock and roll our way here. As you inhale, I want you to rise the hands to sky. And then exhale, bring them down, fold over that front leg, drawing the toes back towards the head. As you inhale, both hands find the mat, step that front foot back. Good. Inhale, lift the tail, lift the head, exhale. We're back to our cat-cow. This should feel familiar. Step the hands forward, Exhale, lower down only as far as your belly allows. And then exhale all the way back, child's pose. Inhale, round through the back. This time we step the right foot forward. Rock and roll your way here in your low lunge. On your inhale, rise the arms to sky. Exhale, fold over that front leg. Inhale, as you come back, bring the hands underneath the shoulders, step that foot back. Cat-cow, inhale. Exhale. As you inhale, step the hands forward, lower yourself down. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, around through the back. Let's step that left foot forward once more. Draw back into the half split. And then shift forward. This time we're going to tuck the back toes, lift the back knee up, slowly coming up into our high lunge. Take your time, especially if your blood pressure is feeling a little bit off. You might feel a little bit dizzy coming up too fast. We've got all the time in the world. Good. Breathing here, drawing the shoulders down the back. And then slowly bring the hands back onto that front thigh. Bring the back knee down. Good. Hands to the mat. Step it back. Inhale, cat-cow here. Step the hands forward. Lower it down. Remember, you can always skip this vinyasa style practice in between each round. If you need, just pull back straight to the child's pose. Inhale, round. Step the right foot forward this time. Low lunge, take a breath. Draw back, half split. Shift the weight forward once more. Tuck the toes of the back foot coming up into that high lunge and really taking our time to get there. When you're ready, inhaling, arms to the sky. Drop the shoulders down away from the ears. Feel strong in your body, in your practice here in this position. Breathing here. Exhale, slowly bring the hands back to the hips. Make your way down. Bring the back knee down, step it all the way back to our tabletop. Inhale, cat-cow. Exhale. Step it forward, lower down. Draw all the way back, child's pose. Inhale, round through the back. Step the left leg forward, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale, high lunge. Tuck the toes, lift the back knee. Take your time coming up. As you exhale, we're going to open out warrior two. Press down into the outer blade of that back foot and open the arms and the body to the side. Breathing here. Let's bring that front hand down onto the front thigh and reach up and over in our side angle. So we've added on 2 extra poses this round. Breathe here, feeling the length from the top of the fingertips down to the outer blade of that back foot. And then lower the hands all the way down. Bring that back knee down. Take your time transitioning. Step back to tabletop. You know where we go, cat, cow. Step the hands forward, lower it down. Child's pose. Let's just take a full deep breath here. Let's keep moving. Inhale, round through the back. Right leg steps forward, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale, we move to high lunge. Take your time. Exhale, open it out, warrior two. So you may need to adjust that front foot slightly to line things up. Feel strong and stable in this foundation. Reach the fingertips away from each other. Breathing here. And then reach forward onto that front thigh. Top arm reaches up and over for your side angle. Breathing here. Good. Bring that top hand all the way down. Take your time returning to tabletop. And you know where we're going. Inhale, cat-cow. Exhale as you lower down. And come all the way back. Child's pose. Inhale, round through the spine. Left leg steps forward, low lunge. Half split. Inhale, high lunge. Still taking our time, even though we're moving with the breath. We're lengthening the breath out. If it takes you 2 breaths to get there, that's fine. Open it out, warrior two. Reach it forward, side angle. And then straighten up this front leg as we lift up and out into our triangle pose. We're going to add 2 on here as well. All the way up and out from this top hand. Turn the toes so they're both pointing away from the body. Take a seat down, goddess pose. You can support the hands on the thighs if you need. Keep breathing here. And then straighten the legs. Turn the toes. We're going to windmill the hands. Take your time. Bringing them all the way back down. Bring that back knee down. Come to tabletop. Cat-cow here. Step the hands forward. Lower yourself down. Child's pose. Inhale, round as you come forward. Right leg steps forward, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Reach the top arm over, side angle. And then inhale, lift up into your triangle, straightening the front leg. Just breathing here. Coming all the way up and out, turning both toes out. Goddess into the legs, take a seat. Roll the shoulders back and down. Maybe find a sway from side to side if your legs are starting to feel the tension building as we build strength. Good. Straighten both legs. We're windmilling all the way back around. Take your time getting there. There's absolutely no hurry. Framing that front foot, bringing the back knee down, coming back to tabletop. Cat-cow here. Step the hands forward, lower it down. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, round through the spine. Left leg steps forward, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale, high lunge. Open it out, warrior two. Reach over, side angle. Lift the top arm up as you lift the body away from the leg, straightening the front leg, triangle pose. Come all the way up through center as you take a seat down into your goddess. And then lean over onto one side, stretching through the side body, and the other side. Good. Coming back through center, straighten up both legs, windmill the hands all the way down. Take your time. Cat-cow here. Lower it down. Child's pose. Breathing here. Inhale, round. Right leg steps forward, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Side angle, reach the top arm over. And then lift up and out, triangle pose. Come all the way through center, goddess, turn the toes out. Bring the hands to the thighs if you need. And then come side to side, stretching into the side body. Other side. And come back to center. Windmill the hands all the way over, bringing your waist all the way down to tabletop. Cat-cow here. Step it forward, lower down. Child's pose. Inhale, round through the back. We're changing up our pattern here. Slide the left knee forward. Stretch the right foot out behind you. Pigeon pose. If this is too much, if it's too intense of a stretch, get some cushions, a bolster under this hip so that you can bring yourself a little bit further away from the ground and there won't be so much opening. If it does feel nice, you can inhale, lengthen through the spine. And if you want to exhale, lower yourself down. So I would bring a bolster underneath the chest so that you can rest the upper body without squashing your belly. This foot is tucked in towards the groin, so it's also not pressing into the belly. Make sure you move and adjust to make it comfortable for you. Just breathing here, letting the face, the shoulders, the belly and chest be soft and relaxed. Good. Bring the hands back underneath the shoulders as you press back to your tabletop. Cat-cow here. Inhale and exhale. Slide the right knee behind the right wrist. Stretch the left leg long. Good. Inhale. Lift through the heart. Bring all those props in that you need, and if you want, lower it down. Adjust the foot, make sure you're comfortable, make sure nothing's pressing onto the belly. Breathing here. Good. Coming all the way up. You're just going to roll onto this leg as you bring the back leg around and come to have a seat. So bring the soles of the feet together. They can be as far away from the body as you need. Hold onto the shins as we just take some circles here. So we did quite a few standing practices today. So I hope that while today you might have worked quite hard through the legs in those standing poses and moving from low to high quite regularly, which I don't actually do a lot of in my pregnancy yoga classes, that this was a nice way to challenge how your body is feeling and hopefully work towards keeping that mobility throughout your pregnancy. Good. Let's take both legs wide now. So as wide as your body will allow. If that's a lot narrower than mine, that's perfectly fine. Reach down the left side, take the arm up and over. See if you can shine the heart forward by opening that top shoulder a little bit more. And then coming all the way up to the other side. Open the heart a little bit more by rotating that torso, opening the top shoulder. Good. Coming back to center. Crossing the legs, we finish our practice in a similar way that we started. If you're not comfortable sitting like this, find any other way that's comfortable for you. Bring maybe one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart, or both to the belly if you prefer. Lengthen through the spine, breathe deep. Just tuning back into that awareness of your breath and your baby. Using the breath to slow and calm yourself. And sending that same loving, calming energy to your baby. When you're ready, bring the hands to heart. It is an honor to share this practice with you at this incredibly special time in your life, and I hope that we get to practice together again soon. Have a beautiful day.